Welcome to Wyoming Knits, episode 14. My name is Jenny Lee, and I'm coming to you from a rainy southwest Wyoming today. I live in southwest Wyoming with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie Dax. Today is Monday, September 4th, and this is my YouTube channel where I like to talk about all the things that I've been knitting. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. All the things that I talk about today, I'm going to link in the description box down below. Click on the More button, and then it should pop up on the side, and you can see all of the things. I try to link to as many things as possible, and so today I have what I'm wearing. I have 4 finished objects and 4 whips and a couple acquisitions. So the first thing is what I'm wearing today. I am wearing the Flax Light by Tincan Knits. I knit this in a Yarn Café Creations yarn. I think she discontinued this base, and it's very fluffy, and the color is, I think, Clove. And so this is a fingering weight sweater. Today is it's only 53 degrees outside right now. Our high is supposed to be 60 today, and so it's rainy, and I needed just a nice comfy cozy sweater to wear today. So let's get into all of the things that I have finished so far in the last 2 weeks. I've only been working on socks. I decided to make some socks for my coworkers, and that's what I've been working on so far. We'll go in the order I have them finished. So I finished this pair. This is, the pattern is the Second Breakfast Socks by Lindsay of Sock Witchery, and the color I used was my Yarnable from, I want to say, April. Somebunny Loves You. So I did 2x2 rib for 20 rounds, and then I did the pattern for 70 rounds. Went into a slip stitch, heel flap, heel turn, picked up my stitches for the gusset, did the gusset decreases, and my toe that I talked about a couple episodes ago, just a standard rounded toe. I do follow Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady, and I purchased one of her vanilla sock patterns, and so I usually follow the numbers for the cuff, the heel, and the toe for that, and then I just use the pattern repeat on the leg and the foot. So that's my first finished object. I was able to enter these into summer sock camp. My next finished object is another pair of Yarnable socks. This one is also a pattern by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. It's the String of Lights pattern. This color was Love Language, and I think it was the February color for Yarnable this year. So I did the same thing, cast on 64 stitches, 2x2 for the cuff, 20 rounds, switched to the String of Lights pattern, slip stitch, heel flap, and a regular rounded toe. These ones also went in to summer sock camp. My third finished object is another pair of the String of Lights socks. This one I did in Knit Picks Hawthorne in the Nymph color. So this was the last one I got to enter for summer sock camp. I entered it the very last day at about 9 o'clock at night. So I have one more pair of socks. This pair is also a Yarnable color. This is the Raven color from October last year. This is just a plain vanilla. I love the bright yellow and bright pink speckles in this one. So this is I finished this one this morning, so I was not able to enter this one into summer sock camp. So those are all my finished objects for this episode. And now we'll talk about some works in progress. My first work in progress is a sock that's living in this bag that I got from Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. a couple summers ago. They had a red, white, and blue yarn that went with it. And I'm using Knit Picks Hawthorne again, and I think this is the Italian Ice color. And I'm doing the second breakfast socks from Lindsay of Sock Witchery. I have, let's see, about 40 rounds done so far. And this is the first sock. I like to do all my socks on 9-inch circular needles, and then I do the toe with magic loop. My next work in progress is just my Desert Vista Dyeworks socks. I have it in a bag by Fancy Boy Designs. I picked this to be my Desert Vista Dyeworks bag this year. I have all of the things I need for my Desert Vista Dyeworks socks in here. I'm using the Crystal Ball Frap color for September. I cast these on the 1st, and I'm just doing plain vanilla. This is on her sparkle base. Lots of green. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 rounds. 20 more rounds before I start the heel. And so I should have these done in a couple of days. Because I've been working on socks so much, I haven't had time to work on a lot of other things, but I have made some progress on my big cozy Cardi that's living in my sassy sacks. Let's see. I think last time I only had about 4 rows of the Surrey finished. So I've made a little more progress. I'm using Knit Picks Upcycle Alpaca for the body. This is the sea glass color. And then I've got where'd the tag go? This is the Hue Loco color Elm. There we go. So, a ways more to go, and then come back and pick up the ribbing for the sleeves. So this is going to be nice, comfy, cozy for the winter. It'll work in my classroom when it starts to get cold. Throw it on, walk down the hallways with the kids, come back, take it off, do some work. So that'll be really nice this winter. I've been trying to put at least 2 rows every couple of days on here, just so we can make some progress. And the last thing I've worked on, I worked on this on Sunday. Put a couple squares in my Cozy Memories blanket. I think this is the last one I showed in September, and I've only put these 2 on. This was a pair of socks for my niece. This is a pair of socks for one of my coworkers. And then I have this little bag with my scissors. My needles are in there, and then all the yarn that I want to put in there. I put in this little snap bag. I got this with my Raven yarn from Yarnable last October. When I got this one. So I have the yarn in here that I want to put in this blanket, and that is all I have worked on in the last 2 weeks. We did start school again. We had 1 week back without kids where we had a lot of professional development and get your rooms ready, and then we had our first full week back with our kids last week. We did a full 5-day week, and then we had Labor Day weekend off, Labor Day off. We go back for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have another professional development day on Friday. And so my weeks have been pretty full. Come home, make dinner, relax, knit on a pair of socks, and then it's bedtime again. I did purchase some yarn from Lolo Did It, her Maui fundraiser, the Helping Hippos, with all the colorful speckles. So this was a hippo color. Let's see. And then I got my Yarnable, my little bag of goodies. We got some sticky notes that say just one more row, a little magnet that you can put on your pattern in a book, and then a package of page flags. So there's quite a bit in there. And then we got our yarn. This one is called, I want to say, Mossy Hollow. So it's a beautiful, beautiful green. Ooh. This one was last month. So I bet I could get two pairs of socks with both of those. Do contrast color for the heel, toe, and cuff, main color, and then switch it and do contrast color for heels, toes, and cuffs, and then main color. Oh, those are gorgeous. And so that is everything I've purchased and received in the mail so far. My row 1 is still on the way. I ordered a pre-order from Mama Jess Knits for her Halloween colors, and then I did do another mystery 3-skein or 4-skein mystery set from Till Torch Knits, just like these ones, and we'll see what colors I get this time. So until next time, happy knitting!